Hi. So I'm gonna do another one of my movie review things, and I know, it's been a while, but I was in the mood to watch Titanic, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now I've got the special edition 2-disc set, so it doesn't really say much on the back. It's just James Cameron's breathtaking epic masterpiece is loaded with hours of spectacular, never-before-seen special features that will give fans a brand new, in-depth look on how this Academy Award-winning film was created. So basically, it doesn't tell you anything about the film because it assumes that you've seen the film, and it just says that the special features are amazing. So I'm going to whack this in, and then I'm going to tell you what it's about. So that was a long film. Now, the chances are, even if you've not seen the film Titanic, everyone's heard of it. Okay, so the film is obviously based on a true story. The Titanic was a real ship, and it really crashed, and these people did actually die. It was shortly before midnight on April the 14th, 1912, 4 days into the ship's voyage. It was going from Ireland bound to America in 1912, and it hit an iceberg, and it took 2 hours and 40 minutes to sink, and it sunk early on the 15th of April 1912. And when it sunk, it resulted in the deaths of 1,517 of the 2,223 passengers on board. And that's why the film is so sad. Because it really happened. It's showing that these people, it's not fiction, it's just a reenactment, that these people did actually die. It's a really quite sad event, and because the Titanic was said to be the unsinkable ship, and they made such a big deal out of it before it even set sail. It was such a big thing that the unsinkable ship, it kind of sunk. Now, the first 20 minutes of the film are based in the modern day, or 1997, which is when the film was made. And it's of this submarine that's basically 2.5 miles under sea level, basically just looking around the Titanic, the remains of the Titanic. And it turns out they're looking for this frigging massive diamond. It's like 56 carats or something ridiculous like that. And that's how we get into the story of Jack and Rose, because they find the safe that the big diamond thingy was meant to be in, and instead they find Jack's scrapbook, which Rose had put in there. And at this point, Rose is still alive. She's 100 and something, but she's still alive. In Jack's scrapbook, he has a picture of Rose wearing the diamond, and the people that are searching for the diamond, they see this, and they're like, she's wearing the diamond. We have to find out who this is. And she calls up, because they put this on the TV, and it airs, and she sees it, and she's like, she calls them up and says, have you found the diamond? And he's like, what? Everyone who knows about the diamond should either be dead or here. So he's intrigued by her, and he invites her aboard, and she starts telling him and everyone else the story of when she was on the Titanic and how she met Jack. That's essentially the love storyline of it, which is the big part of it. She's very, very upper class, and he is a drifter. That I would consider definitely a classic, and it's one of those films that you have to see. Some of the others on the list that I've seen, I would recommend, but they're not quite as important, like Chocolat. It's a good film, don't get me wrong, it's a really good film, but I don't think it's a must-see. This is a must-see. Even if you only see it once and hate it, that's fine, as long as you see it. It's one of those things that you just gotta see, just once. I'm not going to go into the special features because I would be here all friggin' night, and I kind of like to get some sleep. So, night. My voice is going. Can you hear it? Yeah. I don't normally sound like a frog. Promise.